Either you could consider Terizla, you could consider Arlet for Nightmare. Anything that allows you to get straight
High loss is still
to the
open.
Sicilian. Oh, the high loss too, yeah.
Yeah, high loss is still open. Again, a lot of great picks. A lot of great picks. If they want to make sure, the only thing is high loss going up against the CC might not feel as good. So yeah, maybe something like the Arlet.
Yeah, that's true, but CC is in the goal, so you're not too, like, it's Beatrix's problem, right? Beatrix has that range advantage. And the goal for the Tigro. I did mention this at the start of the draft as well for Nightmare. If they want to pivot to the Tigro, that would be great as well.
Yeah, and we were talking about it. If there's any hidden strats, you show it now. And DK, they're showing it here.
Is this the first Tigro pick in wildcards?
I don't think so. No, definitely not. Lovely used it. Lovely has used it. I would understand why you don't remember it, but yeah, Lovely has used it before.
And to be very fair, it's not the it's banned a lot more than it's picked, you know.
Yeah. No, it's like I'll talk about it backstage.
Okay.
But now we see GK Esports going up against Nightmare. This match is for their own honor. We'll see which one comes out on top. GK Esports, can they use this double fighter sighting to win against Nightmare? Welcome to the Land of Dawn.
Game number 1 in this first series, first best of 3 on day 3 between GK Esports and Nightmare Esports. All the gloves are off. Take off the leg weights. It's time to go full speed ahead. It's all for pride and glory. Both junglers starting again parallel. Purple for Suyo, orange for the Nolan, and we get a good start. We get a good start.
It's alright.
Well, I mean,
hey. We got safe from
yeah, that was the first thing I did. I looked over on the Basel side, and we got half of it, right? Half of the personnel.
So it looks like a bit of an audio issue here, but again, no worries. We trust our marshals.
Yeah,
they're good at their job. Look at how they're dressed.
Looks so cool.
Right? Clothes make of men.
Yeah, I'm so used to seeing them in, you know, like the
jerseys,
the official jerseys, the vest, but suit and tie.
They look so official. Now when we meet them, they look much more confident.
They look like our superiors.
Yeah.
I walked in on day 1 and I saw one of the marshals doing some checks, some routine checks on the stage, and I was like do we have officials here? Like, who is this guy?
I feel like now we have to call them Sir. Sir Marshals?
Sir Marshals?
Sir Marshals. Not gonna dox them for their name, but yeah. Let's talk about the draft here. For GK, I think it was the CC goal. I didn't see who was the roamer. Hold on.
Khalid roam.
Yeah, okay. Khalid roam, and Samo is gonna be using the Cho on the EXP. This draft is relatively quite tanky. Even the Nolan, it doesn't have a lot of defense, but the Nolan is very slippery. So he should be able to get out of very sticky situations. They have a lot of ways to slow down the game. There's only one way, Husky, that's bad for them in slowing down the game, and that's wave clear.
Oh, yes.
Cho doesn't do it that well. CC does it very badly. The one that can really realistically clear the wave is the Sicilian. So this is a draft where the late game looks good, but they have to play more aggressively, not to have the bad situation where Nightmare just takes down the turrets and their minions are stronger.
A lot of things need to go right for GK. They have late game on lockdown, just like you mentioned, but it's about getting through the early to mid, right? Like, you're requiring a draft that in of itself needs to win the early game, but also to drag out to the late game. There's this big vacuum in the mid game that I'm worried about. When the Iron Spike starts coming out for the side of Nightmare and they start taking fights at, 8 to 12 minutes, can GK kind of hold them off?
But yeah, honestly, that's the oxymoron.
It is, right?
If you want to play a good late game, you have to be extremely aggressive in the early game to allow that late game to happen.
I think this draft doesn't help as well because it's a draft that wants to go fast, but at the same time, it's like, we have a late game insurance, but to enable him, we have to win the early game.
I would argue Sicilian is a good early game hero.
Yeah, I mean,
he has CC, he has long range attack, and now everyone's HP is low. He might not be the ultimate killer. He's not the finisher, but that's why you have the Nolan.
That is true.
So we have to see the mid trio.
There's some decent crowd control, right? My personal grievance with Sicilian is it is so deceptive. Like the Sanguine Claw.
Yeah.
You get clipped by it. Sometimes you get clipped by it when you feel like you wouldn't, right? It's a big AoE, huge range.
Yeah, it's
a
like
pain.
It's like you see the Franco hook and you know you're not gonna get caught, and all of a sudden the hook goes to the left.
Oh, that sounds like Sagan. It's
Yeah.
a Sagan problem.
Yeah. How does that happen? It's like
I don't know.
Clearly the hook doesn't hit me, but then the hook changes mind.
The hook re-extends, right? Re-extends is off. I rewatched that clip so many times and I still couldn't understood why.
And you know what? A friend once told me, don't think about it.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? You're right. Stop thinking about it. Jasmine taking a lot of damage. Oh, Shen could have do a little bit more there.
Feel like he didn't want to go for the commitment.
Yeah, but now for you guys at home, the M6 Pass is available from the 18th of November all the way to the 29th of December. Complete all active tasks from this event to reach level 75 to basically get everything. Amazing rewards, Claude's Battle Emote, the M6's Glory After Border, Baxia's Battle Emote, new special skin, everything. Make sure you guys get to level 75. Don't think about it, just play the game, level 75.
If you've got some extra diamonds, just support your favorite teams with it, right? Just keep the ball rolling. We've got so many cool stuffs from the M6 Pass, and even bringing back the BHP with a new epic paint as well. Oh, so nice.
Yep, shoutouts to M4, man. Shoutouts to M4. And now Shen, he has a lot of damage. And Zeno is here. He is level 4. Jasmine is about to hit level 3.
Yeah,
this is why I say they could go aggressive.
Okay, Jasmine should have the Sacred Hammer to get away. Sanguine Force brings him back. That's the first. First blood still not achieved. The flicker from Jasmine, just enough.
Yeah. Unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Don't think about it too much. Just keep on scaling, because this is what your comp is supposed to do. You're not supposed to get so many kills in the early game. And now Samo, about to hit level 4, just zoning out Lexi far away. GK Esports secures first turtle.
Wow, I like it. Right, you force the Tyrael back, you guarantee he doesn't hit 4, so no one contests for the turtle. You do force the Purify out, Smile, turns back, Sanguine Claw, that one caught 3. So Shen will push the rest of Nightmare back. I like GK Esports managing this early game.
Yeah, they're being a very, very disciplined here, which I can understand. Because again, they don't have a lot of early game. Oh no, okay, yo, it's all good, it's all good, it's all good. Khalid is fast.
Yeah,
Khalid is fast.
Any other hero, if that was a Tigger that he went on, he probably would have traded his life. But still, Zeno off to a good start, level 6, getting the purple buff. Too easy for Lexi, just completed his boots, same XP, just a bit of an invade on that top side for GK, but the rest of the team is on bottom.
Yeah, right now both teams are playing a little bit slowly, which is great for GK. But now for Nightmare, and will be something that we have to consider here. A lot of rotations coming in mid. It's either or one thing. Either they want to shut down Soso, or they really want to enable Smile. Either way, I feel like this strat works, and Nightmare so far hasn't been punished.
Almost punished Shen, who had to use the Raging Sandstorm plus Flicker. I think at the same time it's also the dynamics between the roamers, right? Khalid moves faster than Tigreal, but Tigreal has that insane crowd control. He did use the implosion just now with the commitment. Zeno shows up. Another attempt onto Soso's life. Gets pulled back, bad impact, first blood for Smile.
And that's what you want, right? You're a late game comp, but you want something in the early game. They have 1.1k ahead, but now looking at the goal lane, looks like an attempt. Carvey almost getting Cammy. Zeno, you can go in.
He's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
He's so dead. Lovely stuff from GK. This CC, as much as Cammy has range, you can easily cover it with a bit of a hop, skip, and a jump. And Samo is continuing to give info to his team. He's gonna get stunned out. 4 members of Nightmare surrounding him, but it's a Cho. He's out.
Yep, he can't get away, and now the turtle is up once more. Nightmare Esports, this time they're here, and outside the Guardian from Opera.
Complete miss. Smile still has Purify. Good knockout to intercept the dash from Opera. They find a kick on a Soso, who just joined the fight. And Raging Sandstorm point blank on a 2. Nightmare Esports still wants to win this turnaround. Jasmine with the implosion. Sacred Hammer, Zeno will escape. Samo getting chased down. Lexi misses the point blank arrow, so GK only loses 1.
Yeah, very good from Jasmine. The timing as well. Make sure that he's able to get the stun onto Zeno to make sure that it's an easy turtle, and then too easy for Lexi got a kill.
That's just an oversight, right? You stand in front of a Suyo. Not a wise choice for Samo.
Yeah, the execution damage, man.
Yeah, that too.
The one that was nerfed was against neutral stuff.
Yep.
Against heroes, you know, still a lot of damage.
Still a lot of damage. 12% missing health.
Now looking at the top lane here, Carvey, even though he is a fighter, he is a CC, he's still being relatively careful going up against Cammy and Jasmine. Jasmine does not have the implosion or the flicker, but Carvey might not notice. So
Yeah,
Samo,
Cammy is going to be overextend. Good timing for Samo. Jasmine will show up. Sacred Hammer now finds the implosion. AOG shows up as well. Nightmare ready to respond, and again Samo will survive that. Carby makes it out. Shen shows up, pushes Opera back. Both teams disengage.
good try from both teams, but overall, so far nothing really happened from that trade. Shen is still here, trying to enable Carby, but so far it looks like the items is not enough for either teams to actually do much about this. But now Zeno taking the opportunity and securing the first turret for GK Esports.
Samo has transitioned into a secondary roamer despite being an XP show, so that resources can be given over to someone like Zeno. That's purified out from Soso, has to dash away. Dodge stands off Shen! What a flicker to dunk on him! That will be another one for GK.
Again, either to enable Smile or to shut down Soso. Smile is 102. Soso is 0, 3, and 1. Not sure which one is it they're doing. Maybe they're doing a 2-for-1, but hey, it's looking good for GK.
It's looking really good. Yeah. Smile's having a good time. Zeno, he did go down once, but still 2 kills for the Nolan. And they did get the first turtle for free. Second one just spawned. I think Zeno still same level as Lexi, so good job on the studio for keeping up in terms of experience. But mid-side Oppa again forced to retreat, pull back with the second cross, pulse revitalize, and the passive as well to heal back up. Dodges the bad impact, but has to retreat.
But you're looking at the damage is actually not that bad right now. It's only 6 minutes in the game. Samo is gasping.
They want to burst in before he can use the implosion, and they will achieve just that. Lexi attempts to steal, but couldn't find it. So Lexi now will have to fight the rest of Nightmare. Gets out with the Blade Surge. GK still wants to go in. Shen overextends, eats the AOG. Both teams trade 1, but turtle for GK.
Yeah, that is one of those rules where after you get a neutral objective, you don't have to do too much. You guys can just reset, especially when your HP is so low. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay. They're feeling excited, and that's what we want to see.
Yeah, it's good to see that the gusto is still there. This is why after I take objectives, or my team takes objective, the first thing I would do, I will spam the retreat button.
Yeah.
Fall back. Don't fight anymore.
And now looking at mid, Nightmare Esports, so far it looks like they're just waiting on the Beatrix, right? Beatrix scales relatively well. Tweezy for Lexi is 2-0-1, hasn't been punished so far. And now looks like another gank up top. But GK Esports does look like they know what's up.
My concern is Smile, who is scaling way too fast. Balance Raid will be eaten up. Jasmine finds Implosion. Opera shows up, gets the taunt, pulled back by the Sacred Hammer, out of turret range. And Nightmare responds in kind. Shen will end up falling down. The Jin Kundo knockup only delaying the fall of the structure. GK once more overestimates their capabilities.
The idea is there. The only problem is
no damage.
Nolan and Sicilian were there. Yeah. Nolan and Sicilian would have enough damage.
Your damage, your damage dealers were not even there. I guess they got bot tier 2, so it's not the worst. You know, they trade a tier 1 for that.
Yeah, you don't really see a CC as a one-shot kind of hero, you know.
It's a bit of a limit testing though. They did find out. Speaking about this damage from Carby, Oppa will have to eat that yo-yo to the face. Get taken out.
And you live and you learn. After this, GK Esports, whenever they want to go for an engage, probably going to be looking where the Nolan is, where the Sicilian is. If the Nolan is not there, sure. As long as the Sicilian is there, even if you don't kill him, you can bring him back with the Sanguine Claw and then try again, try again.
The most interesting part is seeing both Nolan and Sicilian in the same lane pushing it down.
Yeah.
You don't really see that often. But now they're going to set up for the Lord. And just in time, right, they took down the bot tier 2, so a lot more minion wave needs to be managed. The turnaround will be there from GK. An attempted kick. They find the Suyo! Bring him down before the AOG even arrives. Oppa now will have to eat it up. Shen, he's just tanking out Cammy's damage. Nightmare loses 3 members and GK turns to Lord.
It feels nice when you have 2 roamers here, Husky. Like having the Joe as well, getting that kick onto TZ for Lexi, that's a clear sign Lord is ours. What are they gonna do about it?
Exactly. And we saw how early Samo transitioned to be the secondary roamer, right? He left this lane so quickly. And just at the 5-minute mark, when the penalty for the jungler is lifted, that's why Zeno was eating up bottom side. They were sending Smile to the side lanes, and now purple buff will be taken away as well. GK Esports just taxing everything from Nightmare.
Yeah, so Smile as well taking a lot of damage. It looks like Shen, he did his job. He did his job. He wanted vision, it's just that he died for it.
Luckily the Lord hasn't spawned yet, so he will be back in time to go for the proper push.
He's back in time?
He will come back in time. He will respawn in time.
Okay. I thought he was time traveling.
I
thought he was the Nolan.
I thought so too.
And he came back in time.
We'll see. That's going to be Raging Sandstorm committed. That's a stolen Raging Sandstorm for Soso. Tied up by the Yo-Yos. Carby string them up, knock them down. GK with another 2 kills.
Yeah, right now, GK 11 kills to 5. Now they're really filling it. Smile as well, having the Clock of Destiny. And now
Sabo! With the roundhouse pickup on the Cammy. They got Oppa also, who wants to get out with the AOG. Makes the great escape.
And now GK, they're definitely in control here. 7,000 gold lead. Nightmare Esports, even though they do have the Beatrix, does not look good for them.
Yeah, Cammy has no space to farm at all, and now you gotta deal with a supercharged Sicilian. Oh boy, those bad impacts are going to hurt.
Yeah, and the fact that he has the Clock of Destiny as well, even if you're able to catch him, he's gonna have it's gonna be difficult for you to take down the Sicilian. He has the
extra resistance to it.
Yeah, extra resistance. I forgot the name of the skill, but once your HP and mana goes below 50%, it goes back up. So, and he has the Purify as well. So even if you do catch him, it's gonna take quite a while to take down the Sicilian. Having the glowing one as well as the Wishing Lantern, a lot of damage, just a lot of damage.
I just call it the Elegant Gem effect.
Ah, the Elegant Gem, huh?
Elegant Gem.
Yeah. I remember the name, but yeah, now it's my mind.
It doesn't come to me either. So 7.2k gold lead in under 12 minutes for GK. Even with the Athena shield, that's still 15% of Oppa's HP.
Zito now having 4 items here, having a lot of penetration with the Thunder Strike, with the Blade of Heptases as well as the Malefic Roar, and now even the Endless Battle. So that on-hit damage from the Nolan, probably going to be enough to one-shot anyone here.
Yeah. He gets to Soso and Cammy, they just get deleted.
Oh, for sure, for sure. The only one that has a chance is probably Opper and Jasmine. And if Lexi is in Immortal form, maybe. But that's a maybe.
Maybe, yeah. Even with the damage reduction, it might not be enough. Well, I mean, if you're GK, you just wait for the next Lord. 15 seconds, you get the Lord and look for the game ending. Yeah, need to rush it. Average game time is 50 minutes. We are en route to match that again.
Looking at Jasmine. Jasmine is opening up the map, and it looks like Harvey knows. He might not know he's Jasmine, but he knows someone is there. So right now, he doesn't have the element of surprise. And now Shen has to use the Raging Sandstorm to get out of dangerous situation. But now it's the Lord.
Yeah, they saw too easy for Lexi there, so they know that the jungler won't arrive in time. Jasmine attempts to flick implosion, throws them out to allow Lexi to steal the Lord. In GK, they want to punish Nightmare Esports, and they are doing just that. 3 dead already as Shen re-engages. Dodges the Banner's Rage. Carby once more couldn't get to Cammy, but still Nightmare, they committed daylight robbery.
It was a good thing Lexi was able to steal that away, because honestly, GK saw that coming, everyone dashed out, no one was hit by the implosion, so good on them, but still, Lexi was able to secure that, but now GK, they want to end this.
Oh man, with Cammy going down, I'm not sure if there is enough time to fresh minion wave to come in from the mid side. Smile does drop, Soso, Jasmine, and Oppa will all be back. And thank goodness for that Lord steal. Nightmare Esports are not out just yet.
Oh yeah, Nightmare, they still have a fighting chance. If not, that would have been an end angle.
Yeah.
That would be like, you know what, we got this. But no, looking at the Lord is even going to get an objective. So very good for Nightmare.
Yeah, all the waves need to be managed. Like GK needs to go back to housekeeping duty a little bit, deal with the bottom wave as it will eventually break that tier 1. But if they can defend this mid tier 1, then it would be just fine. It's a minor setback for how far GK were in the early to mid game. But at least Nightmare now have time for the rest of the team to scale up.
Biggest difference in terms of gold here is the mid and the gold lead. Quite a lot of gold difference here, but right now Opera is in between everyone.
Oh, the AOG cancelled by the kick. They want to burst him down. And they do. They cannot get out. Soso gets jumped off by Carby, who just solo kills him. Too easy for Lexi. Shows up with the Blaze Surge, but has to escape. This is not a fight they can take.
Oh yeah, that was a nasty 1v1. Soso 0-6 and 2. I know how it feels, man. I know how it feels.
There's nothing, like he can't really steal a lot of ultimates, and they didn't give him the chance to, right? He only managed to see Smile and maybe sometimes Shen. No chance to steal a kick, but even the other spells don't feel exactly the best for him.
Yeah, he even has the Purify, but the thing about the Purify is that you'll be safe from choke, but you're kind of not safe from everyone else. Like, you can't run away from the CC,
no.
You can't run away from the Nolan, negative gold from Nightmare, but does it really matter because it saved you the game?
Yeah,
it saved you the game.
It is sort of expected, right? It's either you get a net negative or you just lose the game. Although they did lose mid inhibitor, which is the more easily manageable one compared to the side lanes. The Lord coming up in another half a minute on top side. You see Oppa already setting up that wave a little bit. Maybe Nightmare can make it there just in time for the objective.
Right now for Nightmare, I'm looking at Cammy here, and Cammy does have 3 items. I feel like it's not where you want to be, but at the same time, you got to work with what you have. And I feel like this 3 items is going to be relatively okay for you to get a few kills. But yeah, I'm unsure.
All things considered, him being 0 and 3 on the Beatrix, he's making decent progress, right? I think he still has 2 item slots that hasn't been built into a full item yet. I would assume that the Hunter Strike would be the next item for him. Now Lord's going to be aggroed by Carvey. GK wants possession of this, and they want Nightmare to go into it. BOD for Lexi.
Oh, look at Jasmine. Concealed play, but no one's home. They see that coming. But now Nightmare Esports, they're the one in control of the Lord, but they want to fight against Soso.
And they are both split out. Soso steals the Sicilian out, purifies to get away, but they've already lost Oppa. Jasmine loses immortality. Such a split fight from Nightmare. They were not on the same page. Yeah,
Jasmine was there, but the implosion hit onto no one. The thing that you want to do as a Tigreal, you want to be more proactive. You want to be the one setting up. If you're going to be the one that is counter-engaging, then you're hoping for your opponents are lacking, I would say. But yeah, not a great setup by Nightmare.
Yeah, it's not great at all. Like, the Conceal was already spotted out. The Lord aggro was actually on GK's side. It was leaning towards GK's part of the map, but Nightmare decided to just take a fight while split up. They just got jumped on. So now this is a true defense.
10,000 gold, 21 kills to 6. GK Esports, they really took their time, they prepared, and it looks like they're looking good against Nightmare. This double fighter composition, this double fighter draft is working out well, and Smile, he's happy.
Yeah, definitely learned something throughout this wildcard experience, right? And showing that in this last game, Soso did steal the Raging Sandstorm. Now got to defend against the Lord. You need Cammy and Lexi for that. We flick the kick, they find Oppa, Revitalize that gets popped, but Oppa also pops alongside it. This Gato Kacha is not even made out of durable material at this point. Lexi gets jumped on, Raging Sandstorm does miss, Lord gets taken now. Shen will now just eat up most of the damage and recover with that quicksand guard. Nightmare Esports still has 4 members alive. They're going to heal up at the fountain as this final wave crashes in. GK wants to look for potential end, but good defense from Nightmare to keep GK out from crystal range. And even though they lost the bottom inhibitor, Nightmare still holds on.
This is one of those weaknesses when you don't have a marksman, you don't have someone to free hit the crystal. Like, they have rage with the Sicilian, but it's more about attacking the heroes and the minion waves, not about attacking that crystal. So they need to figure out how to take down Nightmare for them to free hit the crystal, essentially, or make them preoccupied and let Zeno hit it by himself, because so far they're having a tough time touching that crystal.
You can siege, but in terms of taking down structures, no. About 382 stacks on the bat impact and counting. The later this game goes, the harder he hits.
Around 400 stacks right now. Let me tell you, Husky, if Nightmare ends up winning this one, when GK has 10,000 gold lead, if I was GK, I don't know how I'd recover, man.
Losing that second Lord has brought us to this point in time when Nightmare are still hanging on after getting battered for 19 minutes and now have an actually decent shot at winning the game or making a comeback. I think Winds of Nature will be the last item for Cammy. He's building towards it right now.
If he wants more damage, he can go for Demon Hunter Sword. But
that too, yeah.
Either or is going to be great items on him. But speaking of items, we're about to get to the part of the game where the gold doesn't matter, because everyone is more or less fully built. The only thing is you're really considering is item swapping. And now the Lord has spawned. If Nightmare wins this one, they have a chance. They have a shot, Husky.
Lord number 4. So during the third Lord, obviously it was a bit of a positioning mistake from Nightmare. Demon Hunter Sword, like you said, LaFell. Cammy goes all in on the damage. So Jasmine is going to get kicked away. They will jump on him. Can he survive this ordeal? Does have immortality. Raging Sandstorm forces Cammy out of the fight. Jasmine cannot survive. GK was just a lot more prepared to take them on. And Shen, he is doing such a good job. They couldn't take him down and only expands the immortality. maybe the Lord is not necessary to end the game for GK.
Yeah, right now it's really not looking good for Nightmare. And right now, GK, they want to end this now. It's 20 minutes, and they don't want this to be any longer.
Kairi jumps onto Soso with the help of Zeno. They take him down. It's a 2 versus 5 Nightmare Esports. One last defense. They are going to control Cammy, force him back into the fountain. Miniwave get cleared out for now. Too easy for Lexi, trying his best, but it is just too much. GK Esports takes game 1.
Playing the double fighter route, GK Esports find their win here against the Nightmare. Nightmare, the draft is pretty solid, but they got to figure out how to take them down when there's so much pressure down in mid.
So unfortunate that Nightmare Esports just could not find the proper setup. We saw the ideation.
Please ban a hero. Your team is banning. Your team is picking.
Demons shall bathe in their blood.
The
light belongs to the righteous.
I'm bound by nothing, be it family or destiny.
Please be a hero.
Hope will find a way, even when all is forlorn.
I am vengeance incarnate.
Only love and night are everlasting.
Dirath, go back to your crypt with your minions. mission is to protect lives.
True love is like blood.
The enemy is picking.
I am the priestess of primal lightning, the hunter of all the evil gods!
Seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them! All troops deployed!
Fueled by hatred, I will reforge the glory of my people. Only I can end it, and I must be the one to end it. The glory of the desert lies forgotten, buried deep beneath the shifting sand. Suffer, lament!
Initiate retreat!
Through the shadows! Your hatred fuels me! Feel my vengeance!
First blood!
Silence at last!
Has been slain.
Eternal silence reigns over the darkness. Perish in silence! Make haste! The battle rages on!
Ally has been slain. Enemy double kill.
The Spear of Destiny spares no one. Pay for your
Initiate
sins!
retreat. Request backup. The enemy has slain the turtle.
Darkness, come! Your hatred. I will bear all of it.
Has been slain. Enemy rampage.
I will bring our forgotten history back to life. Witness your destruction! darkness. My hatred is unyielding.
Launch attack!
Spear of destruction! Death brings silence. My people, my home. The glory of the past waits to be reclaimed.
The enemy has slain the turtle.
Darkness, come! Even a lamb will turn its horns on a wicked shepherd. My hatred is unyielding. Spear of destruction! Through the shadows!
Our turret has been destroyed.
Through the shadows! Your hatred fuels me! I'll face the reckoning when it comes!
Double kill. Godlike.
Darkness comes!
Request backup.
Death brings silence. Through the shadows!
The enemy has slain the turtle.
Yes! Feed the darkness!
Initiate retreat.
Eternal silence reigns over the darkness.
Legendary.
The Spear of Destiny spares no one. The glory of the desert lies forgotten, buried deep beneath the shifting sands. I will bring our forgotten history back to light. I'll face the reckoning when it comes. Spear of destruction! Darkness reshaped my body. Hatred reignited my... Through the shadows! Revenge will be mine! Even a lamb
Our
will
turret
turn
has
its
been
horns on
destroyed.
a wicked shepherd. Witness your destruction!
Our turret is under attack. Launch attack. Legendary.
Your hatred. I will
turret has
bear
been destroyed.
all of it.
Under attack.
I will bring our forgotten history back to light. Even a lamb will turn its horns on a wicked shepherd.
The enemy has slain Lord. Destroy the turret.
Lament! Darkness, come! Through the shadows! My people, my home.
Legendary. Our turret is under attack. Our turret has been destroyed.
The glory of the past waits to be reclaimed.
Our inhibitor turret is under attack.
Death brings through the shadows.
Has been slain. Legendary.
Spear of destruction.
Kill.
Through the shadows.
Inhibitor turret is under attack.
Only I can end it, and I must be the one to end it.
Under attack. Launch attack. Our inhibitor turret is under attack.
The glory of the past waits to be
Has been
reclaimed.
slain.
The glory of the desert lies forgotten, buried deep beneath the shifting sand.
Killing spree.
Eternal silence reigns over the darkness. Darkness reshaped my body. Hatred reignited my soul. Pay for your sins! Spear of destruction!
Has been slain.
Through the shadows! Your hatred. I will bear all of it. My wrath burns brighter. Darkness reshaped my body. Hatred reignited my soul.
Turret is under attack.
Eternal silence reigns over the darkness. Darkness, come! You're better. Revenge will be mine.
Turret is under attack. Our turret has been destroyed.
Only I can end it, and I must be the one to end it. My hatred is unyielding. We were sacrificed in the name of false glory, left spear of destruction! Even a lamb will turn its horns on a wicked shepherd. Pay for your sins! Witness your destruction! Die!
Our base is under attack.
Feel my vengeance!
Slain.
Through the shadows!
Slain.
Darkness, come!
Double kill.
Perish in silence!
Slain an enemy.
The desert will devour your sins! Through the shadows! Suffer! Lament through the shadows! Your hatred fuels me! Through the shadows! Silence at last!
Slain.
The spear of death. My wrath burns brighter. You're through the shadows. The glory of the desert lies forgotten, buried deep beneath the shifting sand. Suffer, lament. Darkness reshaped my body. Hatred reignited my soul. Even a lamb will turn its horns on a wicked shepherd. The glory of the desert lies forgotten, buried deep beneath the shifting sands. Pay for your sins!
We're ahead in gold.
The spear of destiny spares no one. Yes! Feed the darkness. Death brings...
Has been slain.
Spear of destruction!
Enemy has been slain. Ally has been slain. Attack the Lord.
Your hatred fuels me!
Attack the Lord.
Through the shadows! Feel my vengeance! Darkness comes! Only I can end it, and I must be the one to end it. Eternal silence reigns over the darkness. Witness your destruction!
Ally has been slain. Shut down. Enemy double kill. Good game.
My hatred is unyielding. Through the shadows! Perish in silence! I will bring our forgotten history back to light. The glory of the desert lies forgotten,
been slain.
buried
Double
deep
kill.
beneath the shifting sands. Eternal silence reigns through the shadows. Revenge will be mine. Through the shadows. Through the shadows. Pay for your sins.
Ally has slain Lord. Our base is under attack.
Make haste! The battle rages on! I will bring our forgotten history back to light. Death brings silence. Darkness reshaped my body. Hatred reignited my soul. Hate me for being your spear of destruction!
Your team destroyed a turret.
Yes, feed the darkness. Die! My people, my home. My wrath burns brighter. My hatred is unyielding. Feel through the shadows! Through the shadows! Through the shadows! Even a lamb will turn its horns on a wicked shepherd. Darkness, come! Perish in silence!
Victory!
Behind it, like Jasmine, it is a huge ult, right? And you see the bit of the difference when the fleeting time was picked up by
The Vengeance.
does allow him to soak up extra damage.
Because the only thing that I'm seeing here for GK is that they don't have an engage tool. The Alpha can engage, but having the Kaja there makes it more difficult.
They're gonna look for another potential engage. That is gonna be the pull onto Samo this time. He's gonna eat all of it up. NetherRealm shows up, but unfortunately it doesn't cover Samo. Samo gets destroyed, and Zeno also runs out of the range. So both of them end up falling. A bit of a overextension from GK.
They were able to take down Kaja, but Soul is there. And that's why I feel like it's more difficult for Zeno to actually engage, because it's either the Kaja the Kaja, the Hilda, or the Aurora. There's a lot of ways to stop this Alpha, and then the Alpha can take a lot of damage when he's this far behind. He only has one defensive item, and the item is the Queen's Wings. It's good, but he has a long cooldown. So once the cooldown has been done, it's not consistent. You're not consistently tanking.
I feel like for DK, they need to subconsciously remind themselves of how they position with the Nether Realm, right? Because two of the members walked out of range right at the end, and that kind of costed their demise. So Lord for Nightmare will come in from the bottom side. This thing GK has some pretty decent base defense. If Zeno doesn't get out, he escapes, but at the cost of their roamer.
That was so quick. I barely saw the Matilda's health and then she's gone. I mean, to be fair, she doesn't have defensive item. The only item she has is the Flash of the Oasis. But now Nightmare, they're in prime position and they have a marksman here. So they have a better time of ending the game. They can end the game faster than what DK did in game number 1, which is around 20 minutes.
Unfortunately for Shen, he's going for the Enchanted Talisman, so won't have much defensive stats anytime soon. DK just needs to keep inhibitors alive. Again, their wave play is not that bad. Wow, the health pool for Smile is not that big either.
Yep, right now for DK, like I said, this is a very strong draft, but very difficult to pull off. The timings is so critical with this kind of draft. Like that's why I thought they wouldn't go for it, because it's so risky to use this draft when you don't have a lot of experience with it.
And losing 2 inhibitors and just off of the first Lord, 10k gold lead for Nightmare. Could be the last fight. GK needs to be acutely aware of Jasmine's pull. He has no flicker for another 50 seconds. Samo eats so much damage, gets pulled in, has a bit of health, so he escapes, but at the cost of Shen again sacrifice. They find the pin on the upper. 1-for-1 trade. GK did have to expend NetherRealm though.
Yep, NetherRealm not being there, and I feel like if you wait long enough, you can have it back around turtle time. Now the marksman trinity items have been built. It's a little bit late though, 11 minutes and 30 seconds for Carvey, but at least now he has something.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, the Betrays have 4 items.
I mean, Carvey is 3k behind, right? Ooh. Poor dude. I mean, losing your tier 1 in 3.5 minutes definitely has its impact.
Yeah, now too easy for Lexi having 4 items as well. Looks like for both teams, the Nolan is looking very good. Alpha 4-1, looking at the kill score, honestly not that bad, but really not oppressive. He doesn't have a good game here. But if they want to do well, this is where they got to do well. They got to be able to steal the Lord. Not
only that, they have to manage. They have to be aware of the top wave, which is building up to a slow push for Nightmare Esports. 1.5 waves. We can steal. Circle Eagle. They try to bring Samo in, but he gets pulled by Jasmine. Intercepted mid-flight. And GK Esports instantly crashed and burned. 2 dead bottom. Samo gets gone on. Jasmine shows up. And Oppa feeling really good about the circumstances. Triple kill for Cammy. And Nightmare Esports now with the Lord. I'm going to look to end the game.
Oh, there you go. Another catch. Smile, unable to help his teammate out.
Can't even react in time. Double kill for too easy for Lexi. And Nightmare Esports not done and out just yet. We will get game number 3.
Oh yeah, 13 minutes in, they're able to end the game. Looks like for both teams, the Nolan is helping out a lot. But let me just say, man, that Kaja, personally for me, sealed the draft.
Yeah, that and also the that personally felt like one of the play of the day for me. The Kaja mid-flight pull on the Phobias in the last fight. That one looks so great, man. But Kaja, what can you do, right? You can't deal with a suppress. No amount, nothing in the game can manage to do with a suppress.
If you're good enough, iframes. Iframes can do it, but yeah, if you're good enough, and Alpha doesn't have iframes.
No.
Phobia's kind of, but it's harder to time a Phobia's iframe against the Kaja's Divine Judgment. But overall, like, good drafting coming in from GK Esports. But the Kaja was really essential to make sure that isolating one target and the Aurora as well. You isolate one target, Aurora deals with the rest. So the rest can't help out.
Yeah, they wanted every single time GK wants to sort of follow up to save their teammate or to take a fight against Nightmare, they just get stopped in the tracks by the Ice Queen.
Yeah, and I feel like it is about draft for both teams here. GK, their Sicilian was banned out. I don't know if that's also one of the reasons why, but personally for me, it is the Kaja. I feel like the Kaja was a big problem that they had no way of stopping. And even when they do stop it, how many ults that they have to use? The Nether Realm. Okay, actually it's just that. But still, the Nether Realm is a big ult.
It is a huge ult, right? And you see the bit of the difference when the fleeting time was picked up by Jasmine. It kind of negates the ultimate trait because you essentially get it back up faster anyways. But yeah, despite GK getting a pretty powerful first 3 picks, Alpha, Matilda, and Phoveus, the Kaja basically stops them in their tracks. And this is also sort of a landslide. I mean, it would have been the case for game 1 if GK didn't lose that second Lord, but either way, 14-5, a dominant win for Nightmare.
Yeah, right now we're going to look at the emblems here again. Jasmine looking good, and Kaja might be those picks that we're going to be seeing a lot.
I think so too.
Because it seems like it's a good answer to a lot of what the meta is really showing right now. Because Alpha, for some teams, is even first pickable.
Yeah.
And crowd control is good to deal against the Alpha. And what better crowd control than you have than than suppress? Because even knockouts have been nerfed. Something that we don't bring up so much, but knockouts have been nerfed.
Yeah, the duration nerfed by 0.2, 0.3 seconds. You have Kaja, we've seen Franco, and even the Mongols have shown us, right? The Baraz, also a form of suppression with the Daytona's Welcome. See the post-game stats.